What's up, everybody? Tindo here. There's Hannah Warrior Princess, aka Hannah Bob. Listen, here's the plan for today. We are going to do a little bit of thrifting. We're going to squeeze some thrifting in, but we've got to go over to our antique mall and do a little bit of work on my toy booth. There's a little addition I've been wanting to do over there, so that's going to be cool. We're also going to do some work here in the game room today. That's actually kind of my main focus today. There's some things I hope to buy at the thrift store to do a little work in here, but also we might go by IKEA, which is like the best thing ever, and buy a couple things to modify these shelves and try to get some more games on there. So that's the plan. Let's try to get all that done today, but if not, stick around for the thrifting, because we're definitely going to do that, because we don't know how not to thrift.
Neat. I like it. Yes. No sugar up in here. Cupcakes. I am about to be disappointed. It's a rip. I can't leave it behind. Sheboygan.
We are at our antique mall. It's all the way over there. This parking lot is completely full, and parts of the parking lot are too difficult for me to even pull in over there with this big van. But we had a happy accident this morning whenever we loaded our rolly cart up into the van. The tire well will completely just hold on to the cart. The cart will just sit right on top of the tire well, and it's perfect. It's really perfect. But we got a little work to do inside today. We're not gonna do a ton. There's a lot of changes in there I wanna make, but we can't do it today because it's Sunday and it's packed, but there's just a couple things I'm gonna screw on the wall today. It shouldn't be an issue. And then we'll move on from here. What do you wanna do?
Go to IKEA.
Hannah's only excited about the IKEA.
Cinnamon rolls!
That's what it is?
Yes!
I should have known. Here, hold on to that. Here's the bag of stuff we're here for. I'm gonna hang these on the wall. I got 4 of them today. I want to go all the way across, so it's can take a considerable amount more, but this is decoration. These are not for sale, so I'm just gonna leave the Goodwill stickers on there.
That looks good.
Holy crap. This is not a wall mount one. Those are made to be mounted on the wall. That's a bottle.
What?
I had no idea. This has a wall mount on it, right? That's what it's supposed to look like. It's a little bit bigger. It's like 4, 5, maybe 6% bigger. Wider, but not even taller. It's a bottle.
I love it.
Well, I guess I'm keeping that, which is kind of a bummer because now we only have 3 torches, and I do want to go all the way across the wall, but we've been finding these at the thrift, so maybe when we hit the thrift today, we'll get lucky and find another. All right, that's all I needed to do today. I can't believe that.
It's wild.
I can tell people have been digging through my Nerf guns. Also, when we walked in, my single most expensive Nerf gun, someone was walking out with it, so it's gonna be a good day for sales, which is good because we already had a good start to the weekend yesterday.
I stopped by my booth. I just wanted to take a peek at it, make sure it's looking good, not too disorganized. We got our sales report last night, and I was very happy to see that this little baby was gone. It was one of these, but the bigger bowl. That's exciting. I love selling Pyrex. It's just so beautiful. I still really love this hutch. I put a huge price tag on it so that I could keep it to put my fire X in for a little bit longer, but if someone took it, it's fine. I sold a bunch of dresses last night, which is really great too. These have been doing pretty well, and I'm pretty happy about that. I'm kind of noticing I'm down to like 4 or 5 Harley shirts. I've got a couple over here because I didn't have hangers for them, but it's totally fine. They're actually selling pretty well over there too. There was like 5 in that stack, now there's 2, so not mad about it. But it's looking good. We've got still some filled out space, and that's always good to see. It doesn't look too empty.
So that went pretty well. I'm happy with my Minecraft torches. I just need a dozen more. We got lunch while we were in there and had some soda pops. That's always good. But I wanted to tell you guys before we get out of here that Hannah and I are pretty clumsy people. Now, a lot of you that have been watching for a long time are going to probably have noticed at some point or another, right? Me, I'm clumsy because I run into things because I'm so wide. She's just funny-footed. So she does silly things sometimes, but Hannah, why don't you tell them what happened just now?
So I went to take a drink of my soda, and I accidentally hit myself in the mouth, and it hurts really bad.
How's it look?
It's really bad.
All right, F's in chat. Just comment F below for Hannah. Pour one out for the homie.
I'm so dumb.
All right, it is Goodwill time. We were actually on our way to IKEA, but we didn't quite get there because there's a Goodwill in the way. So we have to stop here first, right?
Have you ever wanted a banana teapot with a parrot on top? Well, folks, you're in luck. It exists. Oh, little parrot. Why though? That is the look. It's bold.
What do we got? Not a lot.
This is so cool, and I'm very disappointed because it's actually pretty damaged, so I shouldn't get it, but look at this Welch's jar. It's Jimmy Neutron. I loved Jimmy Neutron. There's 4. Wait, collect 4. Oh, this is a piece 4 of 6. Neat.
There's not a lot else going on in this store. Kind of caught it at a bad time. Doesn't look like there's been a lot of restocking going on, but is this a wireless PS4 controller? Maybe it can switch between a 4 and a 3, it looks like. It's pretty neat. And it's kind of tempting. Gonna think about it. Gonna think about that one.
This is the first time I've ever seen one of these out in the wild, and I'm very excited. It's a Tupperware 8-cup measuring pitcher thing. Measuring pitcher. I like it.
This right here is a big old rip. Looks like this must have happened since they brought it out, because $30 is a bit much. I could kind of fix that if I really wanted to, but not for that price. And it's not really a great guitar, but I've been telling you guys for a while, I'm looking for a project guitar, looking for something to work on.
I like this, but pretty much only because it's colorful. It's a cupcake dish. Oh, it's bigger than I thought it was. Let's see what's underneath. More cupcakes. Yes, cupcakes.
Please work, please work, please work, please work. Big letdown. Giant letdown. He's already turned on. Letdown of the month.
Got some rooster canisters. That's a giant tea canister. Hot darn. Flour, coffee. No sugar up in here. Also, the lids are backwards. Booty, head. So they have a Corningware piece here that I've never seen in person before. But it's a little too expensive because this piece doesn't go for a ton. Got this roasting broiler tray, the blue corn flour, little pedestal feet. They call it the platter. It's P9, but they want $10 for it, and honestly, you can buy one for $6 plus shipping on eBay right now. Don't know how much the shipping is. That could always be like $85, but you know what I mean. $10 for that really isn't a good deal for me to resell, but it is cool to see it in person. There's another type of tray that's a little bit more square, and I have sold that one before, and that one goes for like $20-30. So that's kind of interesting that that one isn't as popular, but you know, pieces are a lot of different prices.
I think these two games will pair quite nicely, don't you?
Yep, totally the same.
Same. This will be Goodwill number 2 on the way to IKEA. We just can't quite make it there yet. This is gonna be Goodwill number 2 on the way to IKEA. We just can't quite make it there. We just keep finding Goodwills. There's not a whole lot going on here. Whole bunch of stuff that I don't need. Here's a game I've never heard of, but it's ripped. There's a note in there though. I think it's an apology note for stealing the game, or is it cheat codes? Probably cheat codes if I had them. All right, well there's that.
So there's really cute enamelables here. Got little vegetable patterns on it, and this one's got like little pansy pattern on it, and I think blue tags are $1 right now. The thing that's causing me to not get them, there's a bunch of like red markings on the inside, and I don't know how easy that's going to be to clean off, and honestly it's going to be way more work than I want to deal with for the profit on that, so we're gonna let them go. But it's okay.
You might recall I found a really valuable R2-D2 at a Goodwill the other day. That was this Goodwill. And because of that find, I've been trying to give this Goodwill another chance because I kind of just don't come here much, don't much care for it. It's a good thing I did because we're going home with this Red Ranger and I'm very happy about it.
Some pretty cool lunch boxes here. This Everlasting Gobstopper one. It's like the Willy Wonka version. Those are super cool. I loved that candy in the movie. I thought they were just really, just an interesting shape. We got a Hulk lunchbox, and then it's running away. Well, a Dr. Pepper one. I can't pick it up. We've scored some jean success. Got some Rockies here, which are beautiful. A little seam work going on in here. They are the traditional Western style jean, no pockets. I meant to pull them out with the hanger, but the jeans are so crammed in here that couldn't get the hanger out. They just came by themselves, so I guess I'll fish the hanger out now. Success.
Look at this sad abomination. What? It's, I don't know what it is. I can't even make a joke about it. It's just bad. Uh-oh, 349. Probably gonna get him too.
I found a stack of Pyrex, but they are over in the like novelty tchotchke section, which means I'm about to be disappointed. But we're gonna look anyway. Got the autumn wheat pattern. Yeah, 10 bucks. That's not worth that much. Ouch. It's a golden butterfly, which is a beautiful set, not gonna lie to you. But yeah, they're gonna want way too much for these. Yeah. It's a rip. Ah, can't turn my camera. I found a Star Wars clock. Look at this thing. It's missing its hands, definitely needs some repair. 5 bucks? We'll see if Dallas wants it. Hold up before we run away. You might also want this.
Hannah's walking at me quite aggressively. I just found a Blue Ranger on the way to her. Are you serious?
Like it?
No way. What if you guys just sent me one of these and now we found another one?
Wait for it.
What's up for that? What else did you find?
You like it?
Jiminy Christmas for $4.49.
Easy
Yeah,
hands.
I can fix it. Yeah, I guess let's do it too.
It's pretty cool.
High five. How's your lip?
It's fine. It tastes a little weird.
Tastes a little irony?
Yes.
That was a pretty good little haul. Baymax, Lego clock, actual clock,
Some jeans.
some jeans, Red Ranger, let's go. All right, the next stop should be IKEA. It's literally like, well, it's not across the street, but it's like around the corner, so we should be right there. So I'm sorry to be a big letdown, but we're just pulling into IKEA's parking lot right now. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to see on camera, but there is a line of hundreds of people. And I mean, hundreds. Probably at least 200 people. A few more maybe. So we're not gonna do that today. We're not waiting in that line in this heat. We made a mistake. I didn't even realize while we were shooting this video really that today was Sunday. I mean, I did, but I didn't really think about IKEA on a Sunday. Weekends, IKEA, bad. So if you want to see the IKEA shopping, if you're at all interested in that, maybe a lot of you aren't, come back tomorrow because we're not doing all that. Big no.
No.
Can't even get out of the parking lot. We live here now. All right, well, I'm sorry about hyping you all up with all that IKEA talk and then letting you down. It's such a bummer. Basically, what I was looking for at IKEA is those IKEA bookshelves in my game room, the yellow ones. They have basically a little add-on to make it essentially 2 shelves taller. And I want to get some, or I wanted to at least go measure them and see if I kind of wanted to put them on top of my bookcases. I could of course get online and find the measurements and see if they're going to work, and heck, even order them, but there's no reason to skip a trip to IKEA.
Cinnamon rolls.
So we'll have to go tomorrow or something, but we are at another Goodwill. Last chance to get this right. Let's find something good. There's 3 of them.
Mug time. Got anthropology mug, cute. We'll get that. Donkey, great. We've got ooh, some Campbell's mugs. This Goodwill location, for some reason, always has like some kind of collector cup here, but yep, they usually charge a little bit more for them. So, yay, there's more collector's cups, but they're more expensive. So, we're not gonna get those today, but if I see them a little cheaper, I'll definitely get them next time.
Nothing.
Still in the cup section. This is really cute. I actually have a pink version of this at home, just in my personal collection. I just thought it was really cute, and it was like $1 or something at a Goodwill, and I was like, I can't leave it behind. I've since found out that these aren't old by any means. I don't know where they're actually from, but I'm thinking that they might be from Anthropology, which is kind of cool. I didn't know it came in this teal color, but I'm kind of thinking about, you know, putting together a full set of them and trying to sell them, because Anthropology stuff just does well. These I thought were kind of cool too. They're just like pool balls. Couldn't think of the sport. But yeah, some pool ball little alcohol glasses. Those are kind of cool.
Almost, but not quite.
These are really cute. Put that down. They're like oblong shaped. I wish they were a little bit bigger, honestly. I want them for my house. They would fit nicely in my decor. But I need like double XL cereal bowls. That's just how we roll in my house.
All right, are you ready to talk about all the stuff that we got at the thrift store? I'm pretty excited about what we got. There's not a lot here, but what we have gotten today at the thrift store is exciting because we've had a really great weekend at our toy booths. And so all this stuff that we got the last couple of days of thrifting has basically been for our toy booth. So I might be able to be convinced to keep this. I don't know. I'm struggling with it.
That is so large.
It's so large. Well, it's kind of funny because normally the vintage Power Ranger plushies that I like to keep, I don't want to collect another set of them, but they're like really tall with these BB on top of the bowling ball heads. This is the exact opposite, like they were compensating for it. But it does give me anxiety thinking about keeping this because I already am only like, there's 2 different vintage sets I collect, and I found a 3rd one, and they're all plushies. Some of them have plastic heads, some of them soft. And I've got like 2 of one set, 3 of another, 4 of another, and I just don't need another set to complete. So I probably will put that in the toy booth, especially since we just need to get more stuff in there because we've got to take a trip soon, and we need to really get our toy booth and dish booth just packed with stuff, because we keep going through this cycle, which I think you would expect, where we pack it with a lot of stuff, we have a great week of sales, it takes us another week to pack it back up, so we have a bad week of sales, or not bad, but not as good as a week of sales. So we need to get those bad boys packed up so we can get out of here. So this stuff is great for me. This that Power Rangers plushie and this Baymax.
Speaking of BB on top of a bowling ball.
Yeah, that's the exact opposite.
That's just Baymax.
Yeah, he's supposed to be that way. Not so much the Power Ranger, though their helmets were pretty big.
They were.
If you ever buy those collector's helmets, sometimes they look so ridiculous. They sometimes look like balloons. All right, what did you get?
I got the elusive Tupperware measuring cup. It's the 8 cup. It's enormous.
It's funny that we finally found one because we've been talking about this measuring cup for quite a while because we haven't been reselling dishes like for that long. It's been several months now, but when she first looked up that, she showed me a picture of that once before we had ever found one, and I was like, we had that growing up. My grandmother used it for everything, and for some reason I eat popcorn out of it sometimes. So like I super recognize it. Are we gonna keep that or are you gonna flip that one?
I'm very tempted
Let's
to
keep
it.
that. Yeah, let's keep that one.
Yeah.
We'll find another one.
My memories of this measuring cup is that we would make pancakes with this.
That makes way more sense.
We put all that batter in there and make a bazillion pancakes.
That makes 1,000% more sense. Way more sense. Okay. Hannah found this one, and I was very excited to buy it because the last big Star Wars clock this size that I put in my toy booth sold quite quickly. Now, it is missing its hands, but a quick pro tip on clocks for you guys that are watching. A lot of you are going to know this, but if you've ever been to the thrift store and you've ever seen a broken clock, I can't stress how easy this is to fix. I've got a Doctor Who clock that one of you guys sent us actually just off camera here that has a broken inside part. So what I'll be able to do is next time we're at the bins or even just at a regular thrift store and I see just the cheapest clock for $1, 98% of these cheap plastic mechanisms in the back of modern day clocks are identical. Where they differ a little bit is sometimes the clock holding unit is longer or shorter to add for some other mechanical things that can be built into these. But for the most part, they're the same. And that will just actually, I'll undo this, I'll undo that little nut there, and I can stick a screwdriver there and pop it right out and take one of these cheap clocks I have off camera and put it right back in there. And the hands are no issue. I can even probably give the hands an upgrade to something bigger and prettier than what was originally there. This is not vintage or super collectible, so it's not like I need to keep this original or anything. This is very new. Very.
Probably from Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, it's almost, you're definitely right. It doesn't have a year on it, but yeah, last few years. So that was pretty cool. Very happy to have that and put it in my toy booth. I'll probably take it back to, well, I was gonna say maybe I'll take it to that toy booth we went to today, but it's a little tough because the other one sold way more clocks. So maybe it should go there, but we'll see. At any rate, what else did you get? You got some jeans.
I did. You didn't see these yet?
No?
They are beauteous.
They are.
I thought that was already opened.
They're the right size too.
Yes, these are Western Rockies. They are beautiful.
Let me show them the back. They are very much so.
These are very popular jeans right now.
Yeah, you're very likely to post those tonight and get them sold immediately.
Yeah. That's what happened last night, so
Yeah.
we'll go on a good spree then.
Look at this. I gather from looking at it that you can play PlayStation 4 or 3 with it. It has switches. And Hori doesn't make the worst aftermarket controllers. They're known for some good ones. And it does feel good. So, okay, there's a switch on the bottom, yeah. So, I'm not sure what the first switch does. I'm going to have to find the instruction manual for it online because I do plan on keeping this one, I think. And then this switch, I think, will switch it between PlayStation 3 and 4. So, that was a neat find. $6 was a little more than I would have wanted to pay for it because that's the kind of thing I like to find at the bins. But it's useful. It's very useful to have a backup controller like that. This was pretty dope. It's the second one in a week. One of our packages, was that package for our anniversary video? The blue clock came in? It might have been right after. I don't know.
Yes, I think it was just after.
Yeah, one of you guys sent me the blue one of these. I've got the purple one now. I'm going to have to stack them on top of one another.
The whole rainbow!
Well, I'm already, don't tempt me. 2 video games today. Super excited about Barbie Horse Adventure Riding Camp. I had it on another system, and it was mint, so I grabbed it and throw it on the PlayStation 2 shelf. I had huge plans today to kind of renovate in here. Didn't really happen. Moved a couple things around.
Rip IKEA.
What are you gonna do? Yeah, that's what this video should be called, is Rip IKEA. But we got a copy of Red Dead Redemption here. I just grabbed it because the copy that I have doesn't work because we grabbed it to test the console the other day. And it was ripped, so got another one now. All right, that's it. That is all that we got. So let's talk favorite things real quick, and then after that, we're going to jump into talking about that hashtag Trash Life. We got some of you guys' social media posts you have shared. I've got them up right here ready to go on the phone. So Hannah, tell me what your favorite thing that you got today was.
Okay, let's go with the measuring cup.
That's your favorite thing?
Woo! It's a little melted at the bottom, actually, but it's okay.
Favorite thing?
I stalled a little bit for you so you could think.
Yes, I'm excited to have this. It would be cool to keep one of each color. I will not be doing that. This one needs a new battery. Real bad. I think it takes a couple AAAs or something. But that's cool. It was nice to just randomly find one. So, that's all the stuff that we got at the thrift store. I'd like for you guys to comment below before we go and tell us what your favorite thing that we got at the thrift was. Was it the clock? Or was it the clock? Or was it the measuring cup? The measuring cup's probably find of the day. Because,
Nope.
I mean, we never really talked about it on the channel, but we've talked about finding one so much. Matter of fact, you remember a few weeks ago we watched someone else walk away with one and we were like, ah.
I choose to not remember that.
Yeah. All right, well, let's start out with some posts on the old Instagram. Oh, that starts out good. So first of all, we'll start out with a big stack of games. Whoa, so right on top of this, let's see, Matt found a big stack of 360 games.
Woo.
Do you know what that is? Right on top?
Oh, that's that rare one, isn't it?
Very expensive
Yeah.
NCAA football 14 game for the 360, which we've found on the channel, I think, 3 times now. Of course, I kept one, so we've sold it twice. And that's always a good find. It's always a good little flip.
That was when we sold, and then they canceled the order, and then we sold it again like 10 minutes later. So
Yeah, it was complicated. Uncle Mike, this has got to be find of the day. Uncle Mike found a dolphin version of that shark. I've already put the shark like on display in the room, so I can't show it to you right now. But this dolphin right here, it's got to be like the same make and everything, because the one I found even had like places for the stands that this is on. So that's really cool. That's funny. I'm glad that you saw that and thought of us. Mike, that's really cool. Thanks for sharing.
fish innards remind you of us.
It checks out. 8-Bit Plumber. You got a whole PS2 Slim with like 37 controllers and some good games, it looks like. That's awesome.
Hot darn.
I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan, as I'm sure you probably know. That Kid Collector, look at the size of this. It's like a 17-inch tall Godzilla. Super dope. Super, super dope. I thought you might like that. Bubbles, that's a small one. I haven't ever found those Powerpuff Girl plushies that small. The ones we have are almost 12 inches. Look at this stack of games.
Well, that's a haul.
Yeah, it got a couple good ones too. I know for a fact this 1080 game is like a $20 or $30 game or something like that. The Wavebird with the dongle. Oh, they're mail calls. He ordered in the mail. That makes way more sense. I should just read the post first. But at any rate, getting a Wavebird with the dongle is awesome. Collector Kid, a big stack of Genesis games.
Fat stack.
That's awesome. Sonic Knuckles. Something Force, too small to read. Ren and Stimpy, I've got that one. I think it's maybe, I've got all the sports games you got there, and then I've got that Ren and Stimpy games. One of my best Sega Genesis finds. I found it at the bins. So that's awesome. Thanks for sharing. Is that an actual orange GameCube controller, or is that the Retron one? Scooby-Doo, you never know. I get so stoked walking into the thrift stores all the time now, and I'm like, GameCube controller, and it's just the perfect reproduction one without the logo. Not that it's perfect. It looks darn near perfect. But awesome finds nonetheless. Did you...
Inbox Nerf!
Goodwill find for $7? I don't know. I've never... All the inbox Nerf stuff I've found has always been super new. So like sometimes some of that stuff will get dumped at a Goodwill, and I'll get the newest Nerf guns really cheap. And that's cool because they rehold their resale value, or at least I can sell a Nerf gun. If it's $25 at Walmart right now and I've got it in box, I can sell it for $25 at my toy booth. So that's pretty cool. But this is not brand new. That's vintage. That's an old one. And honestly, it's not easy these days to complete that gun in good condition. I mean, don't get me wrong, that gun shows up at the store, certainly not in box, but it always falls into pieces. There's a lot of stuff that can come off of that one.
I always want to know what happened. Like, you got that for your kid for Christmas, they never used it, and then it sat in your cellar for 20 years?
There's always a story. You can make up any number of stories. Oh, it just sat in the garage. Who knows? But I wish if I was an X-Men, I want my power to be to touch an object and know its history. Anyways, we're not going to get into X-Men. I was going to start talking about an X-Men character, but anyways, this one is definitely for you. Check that out.
The Pickle Keepers!
Can't ask us find of the day now on the Instagram because Hannah's going to she's going to fight for that one.
I love the Pickle Keepers.
Are they all Pickle Keepers?
I think so.
I need to do better reading these descriptions. But, I mean, it's already, I want to say before we continue doing this, it's already kind of amazing if you just go look at the hashtag TrashLife on Instagram. We're already flooding it. It's already pretty much our hashtag. I mean, there's some other stuff in there, as you'll see, but it is also kind of difficult to tell sometimes if people are doing it, intending it for ours, but if not, no big deal. We're just going to show off randos Instagram posts. But this is dope. It's really, really cool. It feels really cool standing here looking through all this stuff you guys have tagged with the hashtag we asked you to use. This is Dan and Elisa. They posted another post yesterday. I guess we can go look if you want to have a look-see. Yeah, so today they posted this, and it's a 3DS game from the series, and then yesterday their post that we showed off was a different game from the same series. Pretty dope. Pretty dope how we can just swip through there. And then, ooh, look at this, some wrestlers. Bought these 5 figures recently at a flea market. Isn't the flea market the best place to get figures? There's a flea market here in town. I never enjoyed going to it too much, but there was, for the longest time, one guy that just had like 5-6 foot tables piled high with figures. You just dig through what you want. Hey, how much? Oh, $1, $2. And I loved it, but he was not there last time I went. What else? Another one.
Hey.
Some of you guys are making money today. Found this amazing electric drum set. Did you find this at the thrift? Comment below. That's pretty dope though. You know what? The electric drum sets show up a ton here in Phoenix, but never, ever, ever with the brain unit. Ever. So that kind of is a bummer. Look at this. This is a stack of comics. He says, pretty sure I overpaid, but they look to be in solid condition. Same. Every day. Every day. That's pretty cool. But Time Bandits, that's actually not a comic book that I'm familiar with. That's the fancy one. Every time I buy the cheap sonic screwdriver, somebody comments below, like, I hope it's not, if it's the remote one, it's really expensive. If you've ever held the remote one, you know how nice it is. It's nice and heavy and metal and stuff, which is what this is. I want to know where you found this too.
Does it roll up to a Goodwill and that was there? I'd lose it.
Oh yeah, I'd quit. That'd be the whole video. I'd be like, all right, we're not doing anything else. This person found lots of manga, which I came across some manga today, but it was all too expensive. Nice. Very nice. Car boot jackpot. So that's nice. Got that at a car boot sale, which I'm super stoked to see.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm not sure if that was directed at us, but we'll show it off anyways. That is it's a nice little radio. I'm into it. And then some Pokemon action here. I'm into that too. Look at that stack of PS3 games.
Sweet.
And then Chris Thripp's got not only some more wrestling action figures, lots of games, and some dope clothes. Where are you selling those, or what are you doing with the clothes? Are those for you? Is that some Depop flips? All right. And there's a little bit more that I think didn't make it on yesterday's episode. An Atari, lots of other dope stuff. Listen, it was really cool. I appreciate all you guys sharing that stuff, but let me continue to explain as we get used to adding this segment to our videos. We're not going to do this every day. We are going to do it every day for the next little while, but I think what will end up happening is maybe on like Fridays or Thursdays, Thrifty Thursday, something silly like that, we'll sit down and do a longer segment on Thursday's video specifically, where we look at all you guys' posts and just kind of, look at them, all of them, and have a longer segment for that. Because obviously, like, we don't want to add 20 minutes to every video every day doing this. It would just kind of wear it out and be a little bit too much. But it is something I'm enjoying doing. So, like, we did that today. Tomorrow, maybe I'll check the Discord, or maybe I'll just scroll through everything that's on Instagram and everything that's on the Discord. Because you can see I have the Discord hashtag up here as well. And there's lots of stuff on it. Gold Rush got some dope games. Doctor Who stuff. And I love... if you want to get our attention, if you hashtag your stuff Trash Life with things that correlates with the last couple days worth of episodes, we're going to talk about it. Because Pika Pika also found some Doctor Who stuff, which is awesome. Got a great deal on it too. Goody, great finds as always. Pretty jealous of that Crash Bandicoot game, the racing game, and yeah, lots of great stuff. This is I'm just gonna go lay in bed and be jealous of all your finds, because I didn't bring anything home today except this banger.
It's a solid win.
It's a solid win for the thrift. But yeah, do continue to hashtag those posts on any social media platform. I've been checking Twitter. I don't think I've seen any on Twitter yet, but that's not really the easiest platform to do this kind of thing. Certainly Instagram is best, but we'll probably do it again tomorrow. We'll probably scroll through Instagram and the Discord and whatever else we can find for the next couple of days, but then we'll try to, after that, put it into some more rational cycle into our videos. But I'm enjoying doing it. I do like that a lot. It's pretty cool looking at all the stuff that you guys find, because sometimes, not all the time, but those posts will have like locations on them, at least cities. So I can kind of in the back of my head start to tally, maybe we should go there and go thrift. You know what I'm saying? So it helps us out in more ways than one. That's it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. I really do appreciate it. We've had a fun couple days of thrifting. We're ready to go back to the bins. So expect some bins videos coming up. I don't know if the next video you'll watch will be a bins one, but the one after that should be. Should be. So definitely get subscribed if you're into that. If that sounds good to you, either way, do know that we post daily videos here on this channel. So at any rate, come back tomorrow and hang out with us then. Also, before you go, some of those photos that I just showed you, some of those posts from some of our viewers was on our public Discord, which is a place you are more than welcome to come and join and hang out with us over there and chat about what's going on at your thrift stores, your flea markets, or if you want to chat to us about anything else you see in these videos. The best way to talk to us, to get a hold of us, to chat with us, is on our public Discord. Also, before you go, check out tindostrash.com. Got some new shirts, and they're customizable. You should know that. They are very customizable. You can do lots of cool things with them.
I forgot I was wearing mine.
I'm very large, okay? I'm like a 400-pound man, and I'm a foot wider than anybody needs to be. So I don't know how this looks on me. I'm not a good judge, so I probably shouldn't be the one repping our merch. She looks good. I like the way the Tindo's Trash logo on yours looks.
It just eats my shoulders.
Yeah, but I can tell. Like, you walk by me, I go, ooh, trash life. You know what I'm saying?
It's bold.
I don't know what it looks like on mine. I can't get behind myself and look, but check them out. Like I said, they're customizable. You might like some of the options we have on there. More colors of the shirts coming soon. It's not very easy to source the things that we sell at a price that makes them easy and worth buying. So it's a little bit difficult to find and add colors, but that's coming. For like 2 years now, we've only had black merch. Hannah wants something else, so.
Yeah. I'm a colorful human.
That is for sure. I'm in 100% agreement.
We'll talk about in what context later.
All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Listen, do come back tomorrow, hang out with us then. And until then, hit the subscribe button. Keep on thrifting. Keep on living that. You ready for it? #ThriftLife. Until tomorrow, guys. Peace out.